Jonathan?
Just to return to what Greg and I think Claire was asking earlier, in regards to your costing, and you're right, the opposition previously, or the government previously, has done what you've done in 2010. I think the difference is we've now got 6 million people who've pre-polled, because people are encouraged, not turned away from pre-polling. So those 6 million people, in many regards, have been denied in knowing more about your costings. Your strategy, or the Labor Party strategy today, was for us to have this press conference with you and not know the costings and then go and get them from the shadow. No, this is what we've been told, so I'm just telling you. So we have this press conference with you, then we go to Canberra and we get given the press conference from Jim Chalmers, and we didn't get the opportunity to ask you questions. There's a frustration there, and that has now been changed, we've been told. We will not stay in Canberra and we'll go with you. Now, you know, because you've been in Parliament for 26 years, our job is to follow you around the country during the campaign so we can ask you questions. Is it not you distancing yourself from your own costings by trying to take the travelling media pack away from you for the night and the afternoon?
Please keep going.
That's the question. That in taking the media pack away from you, is it not you distancing yourself from your own policy so we get a chance to ask you those questions legitimately?
I would miss you dearly, and I'll miss you dearly when this campaign is over. I'm happy for you to come with me wherever you want.
Let's be fair to them. Like, you know, the policy's been changed.
When you're finished...
I just want you to be honest with us too.
When you're finished, I'll answer the question.
Okay.
I am happy for the travelling party to go wherever you want to go. The offer was made if you want to go to the costings because people felt like you would want to go to the costings announcement with Jim and Katie. If you want to go to where we're headed in Brisbane and see me hand out how to vote with the Queensland Premier and our candidates, that's fine too. Absolutely fine. I've spent every time with you over a long period of what is a 6-week campaign, except for the 1 week after I came here last time with this bloke, and I had COVID unbeknownst to me at the time. Look, in terms of accountability, I'll make a couple of points. One is, I spoke at the National Press Club yesterday. The Prime Minister is the first Prime Minister for 5 decades to duck that accountability. I have been completely accountable to you, and I don't think there's anyone here. I'll tell you what happened a couple of days ago. I did a West Australian breakfast. I answered questions from Lani on stage. I then did a one-on-one interview with Jonathan Kersley from 9 because he asked. That's why I did it. Like I've done other interviews with The Australian, The Telegraph, the ABC, the Herald, Sky, 7 News and Channel 10. One-on-one. I've done Insiders. I've done Quanda. I've done 7:30 once, and I'll be doing it again tomorrow night because I gave a commitment for 2 events. I did 3 debates that were determined essentially a decision by the Prime Minister, because I would have done a debate on the national broadcaster, and I was happy to do that. In addition, I was happy to do that as well. I'll put what I've done in accountability up against this Prime Minister every single day of what I've done during this campaign.
Will you have a press conference after the
During
costings?
this campaign, I have been completely accountable. I've just, if you actually get out a calculator, I've just told you what the costings are. I've just told you.
Just say the figure.
No, because the, and here's the hypocrisy. Quite frankly, quite frankly, of the interview that you gave on Sky earlier on, whereby, you know, I'm supposed to do the costings, but Scott Morrison isn't. The Treasurer and the finance people.
You're
do
saying you're better
the
than him.
costings. The Treasurer and the Finance Minister, and I have been more accountable than this government throughout this campaign. More accountable.
Do you know the figure, Mr Albanese?
Yes.
With the greatest of respect, Mr Albanese, Mr Morrison did do a press conference after the costings were released.
I'll be doing press conferences during. We'll be on. We are travelling. I'm travelling around 5 states. 5 states.